It came to my attention that Corey Holcomb was dissing me on his podcast and making veiled threats.
Why y'all people who don't know what's happening talking? All right, you're gonna have to prove it. It's some dude, push up in you fago.
Before we get this
How we don't know what's going on though?
video started,
That was the first thing he said.
if you're in need of some money and you really need to find
I
out
ain't in
video,
need,
download
nigga.
the
I ain't
Anchor
broke.
So if you nickname for me, which is predictable, if Corey Holcomb doesn't like you, he's going to lie about you or allude to you being homosexual.
He got a page. Push up in you fago. You'll see. You can't call black men. I am so against. I don't care what happens.
You can't call black men PDFs? What sense does that make? So because you're black, you can't be a PDF? Get the fuck out of here.
But I know that you guys are riding the wave to call me a because y'all trying to get me assassinated. Because what good is a in any society?
Well, I don't
What
know.
is a
You tell me.
In any society.
I guess the you will see is him trying to send
I don't know. C. Kelly, you let me know.
this
Corey
bill
Holcomb.
threat up. He's going to sue me. If he knew anything about me, Corey Holcomb would know. I've been sued over a dozen times.
Is that right?
By other YouTubers. I have flawless victory. I've never lost a lawsuit, and I've been sued over a dozen times. Okay,
Because you can't be sued. So you can't sue someone for unless they like defaming your name. But that's like very like, bro. To even claim defamery, bro, like that has to like really be very specific to the T in law. Like not everything is just defamation, bro.
like that should tell you everything you need to know about me. That a lawsuit to me is just another thing I have to deal with. I don't care. Now, choosing to spend your time responding back to these accusations by calling me names is definitely a choice, but I don't know if it's the right choice. If I was you, I would have used my time explaining exactly what the thoughts you had in your head about the minor stepdaughter that you allowed to get under the cover.
Not even that. What about the 13-year-old girl from Iceland that he claimed that was the age of consent, but the age of consent was actually 14 before 2007, and then they raised it up to 15. So it was actually never 13. He got it wrong. Talk about that.
While you had no clothes
C.
on.
Kelly.
What exactly the thoughts you had about her that you couldn't express out loud?
Real, one day I was living with this lady and her daughters crawled in the bed and I ain't have on
Yeah.
I was up under the cover.
Wow.
And I was like, oh And one of her daughters was like,
rest in peace.
her daughter was, she was in high school. I think she was 15. Still not legal. You just can't tell your true thoughts.
Or maybe try to articulate, if you are not a pedo, how or why these words would have left your lips in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best foot. I'm saying, all of y'all kids.
There's no escaping it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she has.
Oh, but his response is black men can't be PDFs. Right.
A documentary.
Kid pussy, that's the best foot. I'm saying.
Was that a slip of the tongue? Was that what you thought?
Yeah, it was most definitely a slip of his real thoughts, yes.
A joke was? Or maybe try to explain exactly what you meant when you confessed to having a good time and taking advantage of the laws in Iceland that allowed grown men to sleep with very young women. Or what exactly you meant when you said you had a good time in Iceland.
Right. It was mad you couldn't give them gifts afterwards, huh?
I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old.
It's not. It's actually 15 after 2007, and before that it was 14. I've already pulled this up in other videos. You can Google it yourself.
In Iceland, R. Kelly is not a criminal.
R. Kelly is not a criminal, right? But he was making videos with children. Right. Okay, C. Kelly.
He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him.
Right, because that would be fucking bribery. That would be coercion. You know what I'm saying?
This too crazy.
I'm not going to Iceland. So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying?
I had a great time in Iceland.
I don't know, man.
Had a great time.
And
man.
if I was you, I would have used that time that you used to call me names.
Right,
I would have
right,
used
right.
it to explain exactly
Right.
why
Oh, he explained. Black people can't be PDFs.
a baby sucking on a bottle makes me think the baby is promiscuous.
This past weekend, I saw this little girl. She had a Welch's grape juice bottle in her mouth. And she was about 5.
About 5. We're talking about a baby here. Just listen to how he keeps describing this situation of this little girl. You know what I'm saying? There's no way this child is 5.
She had the whole bottle, as far as it'll go, just sucking on it, walking with her mama. Somebody said, "Get that out her mouth." When they took it out her mouth, that baby said,
and starts crying. Right, that's a baby, like you just said, the baby. That's less than 5. No 5-year-old is just gonna start bawling like that. It didn't wait for it.
You know when she stopped crying? When a man picked her up and put her in her lap and started bouncing with her. Then she stopped crying and was looking like this. I say, that's a...
The baby stopped crying when a man picked her up and started bouncing her, shaking her. You know what I'm saying? Comforting her. That's not a 5-year-old, bro.
That's a little growing right there.
I don't know, man. If those things were too risque to address, I mean, you could have started with maybe the first video that got you in this situation in the first place.
Hey, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grown...
Did you almost say 13? That's a grown woman? Nah, let's run it back.
Hey, you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14.
Yeah.
That's a grown...
He was firm with the 13 though. He think it was 13. He was firm with the 13.
Vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old
It's not a
gives you
woman.
a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
So an undeveloped brain is a healthy person. I'm not gonna say that they can't be healthy. You know what I'm saying though. The brain isn't even fully fucking developed, bruh. They say the brain develop at like 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a fully developed brain, bro.
Hey, that's nasty.
It's diabolical.
2, that's just a lie. But it'll be asking too much for me to ask you to use your time to actually explain why you chose to misrepresent and lie about that stat to fit whatever weird and creepy narrative you wanted to fit. But no, you chose to use your time to call me names, to say I have a BBL, and to talk about me being fat. Yeah, bro, I'm fat. I know this. But even I felt like the little girls that you were objectifying when you started talking about how thick I am. I said, bruh, like this is really, bruh. You talked about everything but the actual subject at hand, Corey.
No, says wasn't that many cameras back in them days.
Wasn't that many cameras back in them
Reno,
days.
Reno,
Come
one,
see
yeah.
you. Come see you. These cameras make all these money. What's this name? I call them in the booty.
Oh,
This
that bottle.
this is surviving out here based off the safety of cameras. Cause he been talking crazy. I ain't even worried about what he said about me. This be saying, and when I saw this, I saw this.
No case, nigga.
This nigga got a
I feel
BBL.
so safe, nigga. Oh yeah.
I ain't never
No face, no case, but his face is out there.
seen this. This nigga got a BBL, dog.
Yep.
This nigga thick like a stripper in the South Club in South Carolina.
Okay.
This
That's hella weird.
got a BBL. I'm like, what is this talking about? And he got a grandmama face. Yeah. So Corey, it's over for you. It's over for you. Bitch, you don't know me. You just found out about me. I've been out here. I survived in these streets with no deal.
Flacco from North Dakota didn't tell you that.
Is he?
Yeah, he didn't tell you that.
You from North
He
Dakota?
didn't say that to you.
No, he didn't say where he was from. He just keep my name in his mouth because he trying to
I don't think
get
he's
some
from North
paper,
Dakota.
so he used my name
Flacco
and
from
likeness.
North Dakota, and he ain't, ain't. Stop it. Stop it.
Out here with a BBL talking crazy.
What is a nigga being from North Dakota? Would it matter if he was from Alaska? Would it matter if he was white? Would it matter if he was Asian? At the end of the day, the facts is the facts. That's all that matters.
Man, it's all good though. Man, this nigga got a BBL, dog. Look this nigga up. This nigga thick like a like the bitch Lane Branch who wear the medium top but the 4XL bottom. Get your cake ass out of here. Anyway.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate the infatuation with how I fill up my jeans, but
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Rainbow.
don't roll that way.
You appreciate the infection, nigga.
Hey, man.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not a homosexual.
Is that right? It's not what it sounded like, what you just said, bucko.
I would appreciate if you stop observing and objectifying me, man. It feels weird.
He just appreciated it, though.
Yeah, like, you see how far he went not to address what people tune in for. Like, if you go to the comment section, people are tuning in to hear him talk about these clips and why he says such a thing in the name of quote-unquote jokes when nothing I heard was a joke or nothing I heard was funny. Now, on top of talking about me having a BBL and talking about my body and me being thick and, sending veiled threats, Corey Holcomb would also spend his time peddling these weird conspiracies, right? Comparing himself to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. and Michael Jackson and claiming that I and TMZ were trying to get him assassinated.
I don't walk around living in fear, but I fear for my life now because I see what has been said about me, and they are desperate to bring me down because the word has been thrown in the mix.
As it should.
And let me tell you something. This is deep. I am no...
Is that right?
I have never been accused of being...
You're being accused right now, and you're not clearing it up. You had a great time in Iceland.
I have never had charges of being...
That don't mean nothing. You just ain't been
This
caught.
is something that's coming from the mass media, TMZ. Ever since they said what they said...
TMZ didn't say nothing about this.
I have been... They trying to get at me for real. Let me tell you something, what they do. Because they did this to Michael Jackson. They did this to Martin Luther King.
You're not
they
them.
They did this to Malcolm X.
You're
they did
not
this
them,
to so
buddy.
many people. When they ready to come get you.
And Michael Jackson actually had shit going on with some kids, I believe.
They assassinate your character so people don't look at you as a human being. They look at you as a villain. So they are using mass media now to come holler at your boy. This isn't little weak bloggers. Little weak bloggers have been talking crazy about me ever since I've been on air.
This has to be some type of mental illness that I'm not equipped to diagnose. This has narcissism or something, man. We told this man, hey, Corey, can you stop saying these nasty things about underage people? Now they're trying to kill me. Not trying to kill. Why would they try to kill you? Why would the Matrix be asking?
This is what you said, bro.
Why would you include yourself in the same breath as Michael Jackson or Martin Luther King Jr.?
Right.
We know why they wanted to take out Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson owned half of Sony ATV. Michael Jackson owned half of the publishing in the music industry that was worth $1 billion. That's why they wanted to get him out. And once they got Michael Jackson out, they bought a catalog that was worth $1 billion. 30 years ago, they bought it for $600 million 30 years later. That's That's why they wanted to take out Michael Jackson. They wanted to take out MLK because MLK was pivoting. MLK got caught up to the con game. MLK was now preaching is rich versus poor, and the rich was not going to allow the poor to wake up and stop fighting among each other. What exactly is Corey Holcomb preaching? What exactly is Corey Holcomb disturbing that's gonna make the Matrix and the elite say, "Oh yeah, we need to get out Corey Holcomb out"? Bro, Corey Holcomb is a ninja with a mic and a podcast, bro. That's it. There ain't nothing Corey Holcomb is saying that has people attention. And when I say people, I meant those people.
That's the only thing he said about these children that got people attention. Ain't nobody, I ain't heard this nigga tell these situations with Anton Daniels and this shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
And when I say those people, you know what I mean when I say those. There's nothing Corey Holcomb is putting out here that's on them folks' radar, bruh. Corey Holcomb is an ignorant igger. That's it. He's ignorant. All right? Corey Holcomb relates to the bottom feeder of our community. That's Corey Holcomb's audience. Corey Holcomb ain't out here politically disturbing things that's going to make people want to go after. Well, what?
I want to know what 50-year-old man is still sitting here watching Corey Holcomb. You can't be doing too good in your life. I just imagine that your life is in complete shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
No. Bro, TMZ reports on every celebrity. You think if TMZ had a video of, I don't know, man, naming somebody you think is a media dog. If TMZ had a video of Dwayne The Rock Johnson doing to that woman what you did, punching a woman outside of a comedy club, you think TMZ wouldn't post it?
That's facts.
If them posting it, what? Like that would be them going after Dwayne Johnson? No. They'll just be TMZ being TMZ, reporting on exactly what they report on, which is celebrity news and brain rot. You are not as important as you think you are.
And I've never lived like that. But I understand the media firestorm that's happening to Corey Holcomb because, these people know I have evidence against them that's going to bring them down, so they have to destroy my credibility first.
What evidence do you have against Poetic Flacco to bring them down? You know what I'm saying? What evidence do you have against Christina Payne that you didn't push her in her face? You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact now he did file like a restraining order first though. You know what I'm saying? So that's your evidence. You know, that's a different situation. But the way you walked up on her, bro, and done that is not respectable. It don't matter if you filed a restraining order first. That came after the fact that you done what you done and she done what she done. You know what I'm saying?
They have to destroy my credibility.
Allegedly done what she done.
But I want to say to TMZ, who I know is watching, I've already given the evidence to my lawyer and a few other people. So it's out of my hands. So if you guys want to come at me, there's nothing I can do. You know the case is coming. You know the case is coming. Sean Hawley, TMZ, and of course the drug addict woman. I mean, she has nothing to lose, so she'll do whatever you guys want her to do. She'll say whatever you guys want her to say. But my day in court is coming. And I don't even have time for court because I live a glorious life.
I think Corey is having a hard time identifying who his enemy is. Bro, a lot of us, now I'll be real, like before that particular video and a compilation of you saying the things you said, before that video hit the internet, there was really no real disgust with Corey Holcomb. After that video, I don't know, I'm kind of put off. But before the video or before the evidence of the nasty things that Corey Holcomb says, a lot of people who was like reacting to Corey or even like be indulging or being invested in this Corey Holcomb saga, a lot of people were fans of the podcast. Now, after that audio drop and you refusing to address the audio and the clips and apologize for it and explain out certain things, it's going to be really hard for a lot of people to go back to being fans until you address what you address. Now, I never outright stated Corey Holcomb is a pedo, right? Because I was being charitable the first time I covered this. But after playing back what I played, bruh, that's the very definite. Yo, pedo is you being attracted or sexually attracted to adolescents. Corey Holcomb just says kid privates are the best privates. How would he know that if he never indulged? So I was being charitable the first time. And he took me being charitable as what? As a weakness? Bro, I don't know, man. Listen, man, Corey, stop being dramatic, bro. All right? Address what you said and move on. It's really that simple, man. All right? But you calling me names, like, come on, bro. The entire internet has called me names, bro. Like, this is not bothering me, bro. Yo, there's tweets with 10 million views out there making fun of how fat I am. Like, come on, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Was Flacco wrong for reacting to what I reacted to? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Jesse Lee Peterson.
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.